As a farm boy, I'm in the flower section of the grocery store. I wrote up something, a whole bunch of somethings. When it comes to flour, things are changing in the world. Have you ever heard of cricket flour? There are at least 6 or 7 countries in this companies in this world that's now using crickets, insects.
I like Farm Boy. He be calling out the bullshit. I couldn't stitch the video, so I just took a little clip. Hope you don't mind. I'll leave a link down below so everyone can actually look at it. So now I'm going to add some common sense science. Companies in medicine always like to tote how much protein is found in a particular supplement or item that they're going to be using. But I would argue to say, what amino acids are found in there? Or better yet, what amino acids are missing? You see, cricket flour is likely going to be high in things like valine, leucine, lysine, isoleucine, but I don't think it has a lot of methionine. And methionine is extra important for your liver, especially if you are trying to get rid of things like artificial excess estrogen. Because without methionine, your liver will not get rid of that estrogen. I mean, like, it's already bad enough that when you think about it, things like plant-based proteins, especially pea-based protein, doesn't have that much methionine in it. So if you're dealing with testosterone issues, estrogen or progesterone issues, leads to prostate issues, fibroids, PCOS, endo, and you start supplementing with this high protein, low methionine, you're going to wind up side grading, substituting yourself to a bigger problem. Hey Jay, talk about the chitin. How many of you know about the woo-woo mushrooms and the chitin and stuff, right? Because when you go to ingest that, if you try to do that on a semi-full stomach, you notice that you really don't break it down too well, so you're better off trying to lemon take it or extract it or what have you to get a better response to it, right? Right? Because chitin's not all that easy to break down. So chitin may not have an extracellular wall, but it will function and have what's called an extracellular matrix, which utilizes something called aragonite and the trashy calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate? You might as well go lick the concrete. Word. And I don't like them comparing it to plant fibers because they like to say, it's a fiber. Most of the plant-based fibers usually has a bacteria that is attuned to consuming that fiber. So then you want to ask yourself, what bacteria is in your gut that's going to be attuned to eating the quote-unquote fiber found in chitin? And this is not a dig on the indigenous peoples of different lands who can consume insects because they have the bacteria. But where we live over here, we don't have the bacteria. Hell, we don't have half the bacteria we're supposed to have, which is why half the time we can't absorb or digest anything. And I don't even want to get into whether or not you think you have the stomach acid to actually break down that chitin. Listen, people, don't fall for nobody's flim-flam. That shit's trash. Anyway, I don't diagnose, prognosticate, nor do I treat, and I read all this shit in a comic book. Total entertainment purposes. Gotti out.